Let's go next to the Vanderbilt at Saratoga as we set up the Saturday card with the Vanderbilt in race number 8 and the Jim Dandy in race number 9. They go back to back on the program, and the Vanderbilt grade 1 race for the sprinters. And Jeff, we've got a grade 1 sprinter in here, no question about it, Jackie's Warrior. The rest of the 5-horse challenging brigade, though, I'm not so sure are grade 1 sprint caliber. At 1 to 5 in the morning line, Jackie's Warrior is just going to lay over these, right?
You'd have to think so, even though he's carrying 127 pounds in a handicap, but he should be carrying 30 or more if he really wanted to make it competitive. But they're not going to do that anymore. Those days are gone. In fact, most handicaps are gone. But Jackie's Warrior is coming off a couple of really sharp, easy wins against outclassed runners, and basically it's the same situation. There just isn't anybody back east or, I don't know, maybe anywhere else that can run with him sprinting. So I think Jackie's Warrior will put on an exhibition. I hope he wins and hope he continues on for trainer Steve Asmussen.
Yeah, it's one of those where you're just like saying, like, where's the competition? The last time we saw Jackie's Warrior at Saratoga last summer, he had competition, and what a race it was.
They are at the top of the stretch. Life is good. Room on the inside for Jackie's Warrior. Now here he comes. Here comes Jackie's Warrior up the inside to take over the lead from Life is Good. There's an 1/8 of a mile to the finish. Jackie's Warrior, Life is Good, not done yet on the outside. A 16th to the finish. It's Jackie's Warrior, Life is Good. The two of them will battle it out to the finish in the Allen Jerkins, and it's going to be Jackie's Warrior by a head. Life is Good was second. Farther back, Following Sea was third. And they ran 7 furlongs in 1:21:1.
Jeff, I ask you on this list of horses, where is Life is Good?
Yeah. I think he'd be 1 to 5 himself, you know. But in this race, Jackie's Warrior is going to get another easy chip on the lead. There are horses that have a little speed, but nobody who I don't think is going to try to run with them early.
Right.
I'm intrigued by Willie Boyd to maybe complete the exact. I don't know whether that Gulfstream form will transfer to Saratoga, but he looks like a horse who can sit back and maybe pick up the pieces and make the last run. I'm going to assume that Jackie's Warrior will dispose of anything that tries to run with him early. And that's another reason why I think he's going to have an easy race, because I don't think anybody's going to try. It's almost like suicide to do that. So I just think Jackie's Warrior is a sensational sprinter. If you draw a line through his Breeders' Cup sprint, which was just well below his normal form, and he was down on the inside, that deep part of the track that day, I'll give that's part of the excuse for that loss. But if you draw a line through that, there's a lot of ones next to his name. Let's put it that way. And I think Jackie's Warrior continues on, and obviously goes about what he's supposed to do in the Vanderbilt.
New York Traffic, maybe one for the exact. I thought his win at Penn National was pretty nice in the Chocolate Town Stakes, where he beat Barron, who came back and wanted the Francis Dash. So some decent company line for a race there at Penn National. And New York Traffic with Irad Ortiz, probably not going to offer much value because Irad takes so much money. And so that exacta looks probably on the very short side, the old-fashioned 4-3 there. Jackie's Warrior and New York Traffic. That's the Vanderbilt. Take a look next at the Jim Dandy Stakes.